Hello and welcome again to my channel, Born Star Sanctuary. Today, boys and girls, we are tuning in for another reading lesson in contractions, where we are looking at using not as part of the contraction. So this is not part 2. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to check out the previous lesson that was done on the contractions not before going into this one, or you can look at this video and then check out the previous video. All of them are focusing on not, and there are also other videos on my channel teaching about contractions. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, pupils would be able to define a contraction, create contractions for do not, does not, did not, was not, and would not. And there's a special contraction that we have later down in the lesson. So please be sure to stay tuned and check it out. And they would also observe the use of contractions. So they would observe the use of contraction of the word itself, and they would also observe the use of contractions in sentences. Definition. Contractions are made by putting two words together. Contractions. When two words are joined, some letters are left out. We use an apostrophe to replace the missing letters. Contractions. When the word not is used to form a contraction, the letter O is dropped and replaced with an apostrophe. Examples of contractions. Do not becomes don't, does not becomes doesn't, did not becomes didn't, was not becomes wasn't, and would not becomes wouldn't. Examples of contraction again. And here is a special one that you need to pay attention to. In the contraction cannot, the N and O is replaced with an apostrophe. So because cannot has two N's, and we would have already dropped the O in the not contraction, we are dropping another N to make it can't. So cannot now becomes can't. So boys and girls, pay attention to the special feature of this word with contractions. Examples of contractions. Thomas does not have practice today. Thomas doesn't have practice today. We do not want any money. We don't want any money. Sarah did not want any pizza. Sarah didn't want any pizza. Sammy was not feeling well today. Sammy wasn't feeling well today. Mark would not go to the circus. Mark wouldn't go to the circus. Timothy cannot tie his shoelaces. Timothy can't tie his shoelaces. So boys and girls, ensure that you pay attention to the use of the contractions. Remember to learn them. Remember to practice them. Remember to match them. So we have come to the end of another contraction lesson. Please be sure to check out the other lessons as I would have done am, is, are, have, and not. So boys and girls, thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.